How could you make sure that you're able to spend money every single month, every single week, every single year like clockwork, but still make sure you have ancillary accounts set aside for emergency needs, set aside for growth and inflationary needs in the process. So simply put, when somebody's no longer working for their employer, they now have options that they could take the dollars from the 401k account or leave it alone. So how this account grew was the contributions you were placing into the plan, any sort of matching money that was going in there from the employer, and then the rate of return that came back based on the different investment options that you chose. So if you're no longer working at that company, there's no longer a match that's going to be set up for your account. So you're no longer making contributions into it, and you're no longer getting a match. So therefore, the growth rate, which is going to be important to decide how large or how small this bucket grows or shrinks to, is based on the different investment options that you could choose. Typically with 401k accounts, there's going to be limitations to those options. The really good things about 401k accounts is for that matching money, for those contributions. It's kind of one of these out of sight, out of mind type vehicles. Okay, I'm making X amount of dollars per year. I'm taking X amount of dollars from my paycheck. It's always going into this sort of retirement vehicle, and I know that it's being set up for my savings. Well, now you're getting to the end date and you're saying, okay, well, now this nest egg is nice and fat. What do I do from there? So you could either leave it alone, try to create a withdrawal strategy by leaving it in that 401k with the limited investment options you have. You could cash the dollars out, meaning you take the full amount and just dump it into your checking savings account, which could be a tax disaster, or you could do something known as a rollover, where you take the dollars from the 401k, you roll it over because it's a qualified pre-tax retirement account, you roll it over into a traditional IRA. So it goes like to like terms, there's no taxation on the rollover, but now when it's set up in an IRA, you have all these customization opportunities. You have thousands of different opportunities for customization. So when you go and you roll the dollars over into an IRA, it's an individual retirement account. Now you can create a strategy to say, I want to make sure my income needs are met in retirement. I want to make sure I have emergency needs are met in retirement. And I want to make sure that my growth and tax situation is met in retirement. And a really easy way to remember that is something known as the PIG method. It stands for payments, immediate, and growth. Step one is payments. You want to make sure that you're getting paid in retirement with some sort of cash flow. The number one source of income that individuals have, especially when they work for a private company, is typically payments through Social Security income. Is your Social Security income going to be greater than or equal to what your expenses are throughout retirement? Majority of individuals, majority of Americans, that answer is no.